it's a little bit different. Even though times are changing and this world is evolving, it's still a little bit different for some of us. For some of us, I live here in Tennessee, and although I do have great experiences, but I just want to let you know that being a brown woman, I can sincerely do still see the spirit of discrimination and racism towards me. Now, I have accepted the fact that although for some people, they may look at me as a woman of color and say, you know, all this good stuff is happening for you. You are smart, you're intelligent, you're vivacious, you're this and you're that. But I want you to understand that there is still a difference in the way that I am treated versus how a woman that is not of color may be treated. There is still a narrative that is echoing in our environment to where as a brown woman, as a black woman, we are still treated differently. And I know that when it comes to God, he loves us regardless to any of that. But for some of us, sometimes it could be heartbreaking to know that you gave it your all, whether it's on your job, whether you're going into a store and you're standing there and you need help. And then another woman that's a white woman, will walk in after you have been there and they totally ignore you and run to her. These are the things that we experience as brown women, as black women in our environment. And no, I'm not trying to whine, nor am I complaining, but I just want to encourage all women to stick together. That when you see someone being mistreated, you see someone being overlooked, when you see discrimination and racism echoing out in your environment, you are here to bring about a change. I want to breathe life into my sisters of color and minorities and black women to let you know that you are worthy of every good thing in this environment. And although we are often treated the worst, we're often talked to just in horrible ways. We're treated inhumane sometimes as women because we have color and we have melanin. I've never experienced anything like it, ever. It seems like we have walked into a time capsule and we're back in 1850 or some craziness like this. As black women, we should stick together and we should unite. As other women that are not black women, that are not minorities, we should stick together and unite as women to be a one voice to say that when you treat one of us wrong, you treat all of us wrong. Long gone are times where people can just sit there and just accept ill treatment, accept your preference, and then you mistreat someone else. You overlook someone else. You want us to settle for what we can get in life. And I am just here as a black woman to say to other black, brown women, you don't have to settle for anything. You can have everything that you want in your life. We have to work a little bit harder. We have to get up a little bit earlier. We have to stay a little bit later. We have to stay connected to God. We have to speak life over and over and over and over in our own being until it becomes one with us, because we are receiving so much negativity towards us as a whole that we need to understand that we are still the righteousness of God. We're still great. We're still smart. We're still intelligent. And we still deserve everything good that life has to offer. So I'm talking to my sisters today. I see you, girl. I see you. We're here together. I'm talking to my sisters today that are being talked down to, that are being gaslit, that are being abused, misused, that are being overlooked for promotions because you are brown, because you are black. I see you, sisters. But I want you to understand that when one of us rise up, that's all it needs to happen. When two of us rise up, baby, we can chase a whole army. When a whole little small hub of us rise up, that we begin to shift the spiritual energy and frequency that's coming towards the brown woman, the black woman in this environment. Because I want to tell you something, sisters. We are overcoming it, and it's already done. Why? Because of God. And I believe in you. Mwah. Peace. Bye now.